What I want to talk about is umbilical hernia. What this means is that an intestine or an internal organ pops up because our muscles and fascia are not strong enough to contain it inside our body. And this is something that has happened to a very dear family member of mine. And I know lots of people that suffer from hernia. So I want to talk about what we can do about hernia. Basically, umbilical hernia, that means around the navel, the middle of the stomach. We have a piece of organ that's popping out of our body. So what we need to do is to strengthen our rectus abdominis. That means our six-pack. We need to strengthen it so that we can contain that intestine inside of our body. And this can happen, the hernia can happen because we carry too much weight, because we don't exercise enough, or because we have chronic constipation. We don't have a good digestion, and that all the food inside, everything stays inside, and that eventually makes the intestine to pop out. So if your hernia is very advanced, that can be very dangerous, because eventually it can get strangulated, it can get compressed outside of your body, and then the tissue is gonna rot, it's gonna decompose, and then a big infection might happen. In those cases, you will probably have to go through surgery to fix the problem. But personally, I prefer not to recommend surgery. I prefer to recommend a change of habits, change of diets, in order to heal, to cure, to get back the hernia in. But if it's too late, probably you will have to go through surgery. That depends on what your doctor says about that. So what you have to do is basically first change your diet. Stop eating fried things, animal products, dairy, sugar, refined products, processed products. Stop drinking alcohol or smoking. Smoking especially is very bad for hernia because you're coughing, and that makes it even worse. And the same, alcohol is very high sugar content, not a good idea for hernia. So, and also try to incorporate into your diet some superfoods, some fruit, greens, things that are gonna make your immune system stronger, that are gonna make your whole body stronger. About asanas, about postures. When you have an umbilical hernia, you can't bend forward beyond 90 degrees. So it's very hard. You can't do crunches, you can't do sit-ups. So how do you strengthen your core? How do you strengthen your abs? Basically, you can do yogic sit-ups. And you can also do some hold specific postures like Dandasana, staff pose, or one leg lift, or scissors, very low, never bending beyond 90 degrees. Another thing that's very important for hernia is that you practice daily inversions. Okay, get your feet above your head. So it would be great if you could practice a shoulder stand, but that can be very hard for you. So we can start with legs against the wall. Okay, this is called Viparita Karani. This is actually known as one of the best and most effective yoga postures for longevity. Viparita Karani. Actually, while you're practicing these inversions and while you're practicing these postures, tree posture, for example, really good for stabilizing your core. Okay, but what's very important is to breathe deep and concentrate on your breathing. Okay, so basically, change your diet, inversions daily, at least 2 times a day, and don't do forward bends beyond 90 degrees. These things, if your hernia is not advanced, it will probably heal it, cure it, get it back in again. If it's too advanced and you can't even push it in, it just stays outside no matter what you do, then you have to seek a doctor, and you might get through surgery to fix this. So if you have more ideas, please let me know. Comment any other postures that you know or diets that you might think are important for hernias. Comment below, and go and read the whole article on my website. Have a great day.